Gorgeous view this morning. Sleeves here, day 82. Man, that was one hut that I am thankful to find yesterday. Man, that storm meant business. It was a big deal. That lightning was ferocious. Anyway, I have left the Bird's Nest number 3 hut this morning. On my way, I'm gonna try to get to the Elk Wallow Wayside for lunch. That's gonna be a good thing. Looking forward to that. And then I'm gonna try to make it to the Gravel Springs hut. I think I can make that. That's about 17.5 miles. But hey, I'm gonna try to push on a little further and try to make it on up the trail a little bit. So we shall see. So I hope you stick with me. There's some great views. I heard some good things about Mary's Rock. I'm gonna try to stop by and see that. So you'll definitely wanna stay with me. Definitely taking this little side trail to Mary's Rock. I'll show you what the trail yields. I have heard that this was definitely worth that little short climb up here. Caught it with a little fog in the valleys there. You'll definitely want to do it when you pass through Mary's Rock. Good stuff. Trail talk today. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to pull over on the side of the trail somewhere along the way here in a minute, and I'm going to show you a piece of gear that I swapped out. Right, I have made it to the trail that leads to the Elk Wallow Wayside. So I am going for lunch and maybe even get a sandwich for dinner. Definitely worth the 0.1 mile off trail hike. I'm sitting here next to the Elk Wallow Wayside. So I just decided this is the perfect time to do trail talk and my gear change. So it deals with my liner sock. Let me show you what I've done. I made a change on my liner sock to this Injinja. Interesting, I've never had these type socks before. This is a liner sock. It works really well. So what was happening even with my liner sock, my normal liner, it was just a regular, I think it was from Fox River. They're just regular liner socks. I've used them for years, never had any trouble with them. And I'm not sure if maybe my shoe was actually the cause, which might have been a little small since my feet were swelling some. But the swelling has gone down on my feet, but I started getting blisters between my toes. So someone suggested this, and I've tried it. It's a little weird putting on and a little weird taking it off, but once you get them on, they seem to work well. I haven't had any blisters between my toes since I've used them. It's been over a week, so good stuff. I'm glad I made this change, and I wanted you to know about it. So anyway, let me show you what a hiker foot looks like. I'm gonna take this off and give you a look at a foot that has done 950 something miles at this point. So if you notice, I am about to lose my big toenail. That happened the first or second day of the hike. Man, I kicked a huge rock, and I have got a sensitive big toe because that toenail is coming off. Been like that for the entire hike, other than the first day. So crazy stuff. So these feet have had some tough times, but they are thankful for the Injinja change of gear. So that's trail talk today with my Injinja liner socks. The Elk Wallow Wayside. Man, definitely you need to stop there. The little grill back there, they'll fix you some good food. Definitely worth the 0.1 off trail. Get you a milkshake. Just don't do what I did and eat too much, because I've got about a 800 or 900 foot climb immediately following, and I am full. So this climb is going to be tough, but check out Elk Wallow Wayside. Man, made it to the top of Hogback Mountain. Man, I think I did that in record time for me. Must have been those 3 Mountain Dews that I had back at Elk Wallow. Man, I think I ran up to the mountain on that one. Good stuff. Let's check this one out. Cool. I'm standing on Little Hogback, and I believe that is Hogback. Good stuff. I believe I am going to camp just behind a rocks. Hopefully these storms are going to move the other direction. I can't tell if this is coming toward me or not. My guess is that it is. So, good thing I've got my tarp up. Wrapping up day 82. Man, I had a good day, man. It was a good hiking day, man. I felt good. Came across Mary's Rocks this morning. Man, those were pretty cool. And the views from Mary's Rocks were really definitely worth the trip up that little hill. So when you come by this way, you need to stop by Mary's Rocks. Good views and fun little scramble if you choose to do it. And man, I made it to Elk Wallow Wayside for lunch. Man, I must have eaten 10,000 calories there. Anyway, I was stuffed when I left, and maybe it was the Mountain Dew that got me up that hill on that next climb. But man, I came up that hill. I must have been running, but I got to the top of it and went on past the shelter. There was a shelter, I think it was Gravel Springs Hut, and I passed it and went on up the next hill. And here on top of a little mountain here, I think it's called South Marshall. North Marshall is a little higher up. I'm on South Marshall, and I'm looking off in the distance, and it looks like some storms could be heading this way. So I threw my hammock up real quick in this little stealth spot. Think it's gonna be okay here, pretty safe. And I just wanted to make sure I got out of the rain because it looked like it could be coming this way again. And man, I had a rough day yesterday and I don't want to go through that again. Anyway, glad you stuck with me. Keep hiking.